spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. The human drama of athletic competition. This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Brought to you by the makers of Vicks Sinex Spray. Noses prefer Vicks Sinex. By Sears, home of the steel-belted radio that ran the route of the Pony Express, Sears Road Handler. And by Rolaids, for acid indigestion, Rolaids. Rolaids spells relief. Consumes 47 times its weight in excess stomach acid.
Welcome, race fans, beautiful Central Washington, more specifically Lab Lake, where the second annual Puppy Olympics are being held. Let's go right into that heat number one, where Showa, Foxy, and Dazzle will go head-to-head when step one toward that coveted gold medal. It looks like a real clean start as we go into the Valdez Tunnel with Showa pulling the whole shot and Dazzle and Foxy bringing up the rear. Showa negotiates that broken down trestle really well and into the Canadian border. She rounds the corner back into the U.S. It looks like Flathead Lake has both she and Dazzle dazzled. And they go off the jump on the Tita. Oh my goodness gracious, did you just see Dazzle Endo? And she shakes it off. That was incredible. And she's coming back for the win. No, Showa just takes the win. And what a hardcore. I don't know what happened to Foxy. We're going to have to check the replay, folks. We're still waiting for word on what happened to Foxy. All I can guess is, okay, did you see that? Let's watch that in slow motion. I'm sorry, look at that. Poor Dazzle. She just slips off that teeter-totter and does a complete somersault. Well, Showa just keeps on going. But look at Dazzle shake that off. What an incredible little puppy. And they go into the Nordic Center and then in through the finish line. And we're just gonna, where's Foxy right there? We're gonna have to get an update later, folks. In the meantime, here are your Heat 1 race finishers, Showa, Dazzle, and Foxy, still stuck in the tunnel. Welcome back, race fans, to heat number 2. And in this lineup, we have RC, Racey, and Hot Wheels. And it's an balmy 82 degrees. As we look over the course, the kids are taking a practice lap. Look at Aunt Doreen with the lure, getting them to go into the right direction. They're looking good. Now let's get ready for the start. Looks like an even start. Good job, pup droppers. Racey by a nose, but RC grabs a handful and hits the Valdez Tunnel first. Meanwhile, Hot Wheels is more intrigued with the Nordic tips. Oh my goodness, there was a head fake, and she lured back RC. And then later, Gator, RC is first to the Valdez Tunnel. She is headed towards Canada. Racey is pushed out of the tunnel, but RC has regrouped and sprints towards the Canadian border with authority. And she's already back into the USA and not looking back as she evades the new 6-month puppy CDC rules. Later, Border Gators. She's on a mission. Flawless negotiates the tater-totter and into the finish line. Look at that with authority. Looks like Racey needs more luring as she crosses the finish line. Well, we hope. In second place. Oh, good line. She cased it over those hurdles, but she did really good. Now, race fans, let's look at our Heat 2 highlights. Look at those pro pup droppers, giving everyone an equal chance off the start. What a psych move by Hot Wheels. Lures RC back to the Nordic section. Hard to believe that RC would ever recover from that and become the Heat champion. Let's look at those pro RC moves through the Nordic obstacles. Wow, look at that technique. She gets a front end up and just powers through for the victory. Your Heat 2 results, folks, is RC, Racey, and Hot Wheels is still playing in the tunnel, much like Foxy Lady.
Well, here we are, race fans, to the heat number 3, and here's your lineup. Camber, Revit, Clutch, and Cookie.
And they're out doing their lap practice, checking out all the new lines. The course has disintegrated quite a bit since their morning practice session, so they need to check it out. You can see in the beach area, getting back into Flathead Lake, that has become quite the challenge, and they're looking at the lines and checking out how they can take the victory as they line up for this third heat race. And let's go to heat number 3 now. Man, it is stacked with the professional pup droppers are getting ready to drop their pups, and they sure have their hands full with 4 in this heat as opposed to the regular 3 in a heat. They're getting ready to drop the pups. And it looks like a good start. Poor little Cookie needs an extra push out of the Valdez tunnel. Revit and Camber are shoulder to shoulder with the plus man drafting through the trestle. Oh, and Camber is full throttle on the outside, but Revit blocks her on the inside. Oh my goodness, dirty move. You be the judge. Camber rebounds literally and sweeps to the inside. Wow, what a race. There goes Clutch as they enter the back into the U.S. and Flathead Lake. Clutch goes through the lake as Camber and Revit go to the beach side. Oh, Camber trips going up the teeter-totter and Revit goes into the lead. It's nose-to-nose into the Nordic Trails as Camber takes a moment to mug for the cameras. Still, she takes first overall, edging out Revit. What a race. Oh, and here's the Clutch man. He looks a little bit confused. He's a little bit nervous about going through the Nordic Center. You gotta know the story about the Clutch man. He had a pretty rough in birth. 7 hours after what we thought was the last one. Well, here comes the slider, the Clutch man. And he wasn't supposed to even live. So, Aunt Doreen's gonna give him a little bit of help as he's 3 pounds less than our heaviest pup. Oh, there you go, Clutch man. You can do this. You got it, Clutch. Now come on to the finish line, buddy. We got your back. And Clutch finishes in 3rd place, the bronze medal. Yay, Clutch man. Let's go to our highlights. You can see them off the start. They're really, really good through the broken down tunnel and into Canada. You can see, if you could just back that up, man, you can see Clutch man, he stops to give his documentation, but the other ones just rip on through the crossing. And look at this. Look at this finish. Wow. Camber just takes it from Revit. Best race of the day, folks. And poor little Clutch man, he just can't get over those hurdles, and he's a little bit intimidated by them, but with a little bit of help, the little guy does it. Come on, Clutch. Yay, for 3rd place. And Cookie will take 4th place. The moment you've all been waiting for, the medal run. We have Showa R.C. Campbell going head-to-head in the greatest sport on planet Earth. The pup droppers are lining the 3 up, all knowing that the good start is critical in the first step for the gold medal. You can see them all taking their time, trying to figure out what line they're going to take into the Valdez Tunnel and into the trestle and into Canada, back into the U.S., into the finish line. And look, we got a start. All 3 are in the tunnel, bunched up, Showa taking a slight advantage. And out of the tunnel and into the trestle, it's Showa, Camber, and RC. Into Canada, Showa takes the inside line, and she and RC enter back into the U.S. with Camber right behind. They clear the teeter-totter, but oh my goodness, Camber makes a costly error. Into the final stretchaway, they all stop at the Nordic Center. What is going on here, folks? I'm not quite sure what's happening. Showa and RC will regroup, and Showa will take the victory. Followed by RC, and Camber decides, I don't know what she's doing, going back and taking a little victory bronze medal run. Let's look at the highlights. You can see all 3 of them going in. Oh my goodness, off the teeter-totter, you was shoulder to shoulder with poor Camber doing a bit of, oh wait, that was RC doing a bit of endo. RC regroups. There you go. And look at that was Camber. Oh my goodness, Camber was set for victory. But Showa takes the win, and RC just comes up and says, what are you doing, Camber? I'll take the silver medal from you. Thank you very much. Congratulations to our 2024 medalists, all from Team Ruffryders Pirates. We have in 3rd place Camber, in 2nd place RC, and 1st place we have Showa. Congratulations to these remarkable young pups, and to the whole field. Thanks for playing.